Welcome to Munchie Updates! Guess who this is? This here is Emma. You guys remember Cruella and Emma's intake story? Well, we have an update on Emma here. I thought she looked a little funny when we first got her because she's such a unique coloration of a hamster, and because she was so young at the time, we thought that, it's just because of her age, right? But then I kept looking at her and looking at her and looking at her, and she kept growing, but I kept looking at her and I'm like, she looks like a brachycephalic hamster. And I said, I'm gonna check her teeth, because that's what I typically do now. Any sort of hamster, I check. Right there, I check. Now that I'm checking teeth, her teeth were fine. And for a while I was like, nah, I'm probably just hallucinating. You know, I've taken in so many brachy hamsters that I think everyone's a brachy hamster now, right? Well, her top teeth, they're stubs now. And I thought, that's very odd. So let me show you here. I know. You see that? I know. I'm sorry, dear. Anyways, so she has no top teeth right now, and her bottom teeth are still growing, as you saw. They are growing up, and because there's no top teeth to rub against, which is a very problematic situation for them, then they can just grow right into her mouth. Teeth are good for being there so they can grind on themselves and also grind on things like seed mixes. And for her, she actually has a very interesting face. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see if I can show you. She actually has her, hold on, I know. You're like, I don't like being held like this. Hopefully you can tell. I know. Do you see this adorable face? Well, from the side you can definitely tell that she has a shorter snout, but she also has a misaligned face where her snout is actually going over to either the left or the right. I think it's the right, but it doesn't line up correctly. I know, dear. And you can also hear her breathing too. Let's do ASMR hamster. Sometimes that could also be a big sign that this is a brachycephalic hamster. It doesn't mean that they're completely having breathing issues. There is some that might develop something, like for instance, with one of our hamsters now, Betty Boop, she has developed issues with her tissues, and it's in an area of which they can't reach, which is affecting her breathing, which is unfortunate, but that's just what happens when these guys constantly are being produced and their genetics are just being passed down because people are not taking into consideration the parents' health and the genetics that they have. Man, you are pooping a lot, my dear. Goodness, I have to clean up my floor now. But anyways, good girl. She doesn't like it, but she's a good girl. But because she broke her teeth, we are going to take her to the vets, and the vets will definitely confirm if she's a brachycephalic hamster, but we can already tell you now. She is. She definitely is. And there was one person that finally inquired, because she hasn't had any inquiries since we listed her on Pet Finder, and someone inquired for her. And when we told them that she's a brachy hamster, we just found out this week due to actually seeing that her teeth were missing, and it just happened, even though we've had her for a little over a month now. Yes, hi dear, hi. No, you gotta go back in. Unfortunately, that person did not respond back, even though we definitely said that we wanted to further discuss this if she was interested, because she was an experienced hamster owner, so we thought that maybe this would be good. But unfortunately, it is what it is. We had to pull her off of Pet Finder and put her in quarantine until her vet visit, which is coming up here soon. But I just want to keep you guys informed of what is happening because I don't really provide a whole lot of updates after my initial, like, you know, hey, look at our rescue intake, because that's usually done on our Instagram account. And so you guys can definitely check out Instagram to learn more about their stories and what has happened since you last heard about them via YouTube. Because I'm not gonna all the time be able to make videos like this because I have to go edit this now. I gotta then, you know, wait for the thumbnail and edit the thumbnail a little bit and then upload it. But hey, at least you get a little bit of a highlight. And yeah, I'm hoping that everything is good with her. She doesn't have any issues. So far that I can tell, she is eating just fine, but it's a possibility we may need to trim the bottom teeth or remove and extract the teeth because the top teeth are no longer growing. They have been stubs for a couple days. I haven't seen any growth, and since re-looking at her, let me just do this one more time. I know she hates me right now. Nope, they are completely stubbed down, and it looks like they're even shorter than before. So that means the top roots of her teeth are dead. No teeth can grow after that. So because teeth will constantly grow from the bottom, like I said before, they need to go. So tooth trimmings are not ideal. However, it's very hard to extract teeth from the lower jaw because sometimes teeth might be fused to the jaw. We have a specific hamster named Baby that has that problem where she can only have tooth trims due to the teeth literally being so thick and so fused you can't extract them, because you could accidentally break the lower jaw. So only experienced veterinarian offices will allow you guys to have them be extracted. And that's only because they are comfortable enough and know and have the experience to do that. And we've had several extractions that have been successful due to our vets being wonderful with us. So we just keep giving them more and more Brachycephalic hamsters. When we rescued them, we did not know. I mean, just by looking at her, you could probably tell now, but like in that video of showcasing her, nobody spoke up about her potentially being a Brachycephalic hamster because she had that young, youthful appearance. But in this case, you can literally tell. But it's at a lower end of the spectrum versus a hamster like, for instance, BMO. Or when we had Baymax, you can really tell that he was a Brachycephalic. And the way you can tell is they got the pout. Sometimes they like have the pout out with the face. And then another one you can tell is the snout length right here. And then the bulging eyes. But because she is a black hamster, it was very hard to tell with the bulging eyes that her face was much different. I know, dear. I know. You poor little girl. You just want to go back. And this is actually nighttime when I would typically take them out. So she's good. She's going to be going back. She's going to get her food here momentarily. But thank you guys so much for watching today and for seeing this update. If you liked it, hit like to show support. Leave an algorithm comment down below for anything you would like to say to hopefully get this channel to remain in the algorithm. It sucks when the channel dies and you gotta jumpstart it back up with one of those extreme videos, but at the same time I do like making them. It just depends on when. And then if you are new here and would like to become a part of the Munchie family and learn more about these hamsters as they're coming in, and to learn more about the rescue of which I manage and run with my volunteers here in Washington State, please subscribe. And I'll see you around along with Emma here. Right, Emma? Yeah. Bye, guys!